motherfuckers! Give it up for our DJ, Coach D!
Our first roast was one of the most beloved comics on the New York scene. Before that, he worked in customer service, so he's used to being berated. Give it up for the high-pitched hitman, Joe Machi. His opponent is also his best friend and podcast co-host. He's the deep voice to Joe's sweet voice. He's a class act with a hairy back. Make it loud and grovelly for Sam Morril.
This looks like two used car salesmen about to get fired.
Jeff, you look like a rap group's first manager.
Here we go!
Yeah.
That's the kind of New York energy we need to bring to this show tonight. I love both of these guys. They're best buddies. They do a podcast together. Neither of them have ever seen a clit.
That's not true. I've seen your nose.
Yeah! Saudi Prince, they're both from your favorite city, New York City.
I haven't been to New York since September 10th. But who is that? Robert Pattinson with an extra chromosome going up against
That's fair.
a more feminine Lena Dunham, or...
I think these two veterans know the rules.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, we ready for this? Bert, Ernie, let's roast.
Joe looks like the type of guy that would say fudge instead of fuck. He also looks like the type of guy who would eat fudge instead of fuck.
He's right, I enjoy fudge. Sam once tweeted that the worst thing you can say about a comedian on stage is that he's a nice person. That's not true. When Sam's on stage, I say he's a terrible person, he's not funny, and I hope he dies slowly.
That was a good one, Spaz Bono. And I remember when I first met Joe, it was right after Geppetto turned him into a real boy. And
Sam's allergic to ibuprofen. It's his kryptonite. That's not the only thing he has in common with Superman. Both of their fathers abandoned them.
Joe, you look like Pee Wee Herman if his big adventure was going to Dunkin' Donuts.
I could stand to lose a few pounds. Did you know that Sam suffers from terrible ADD? It's actually a blessing, though. He can't focus on his upbringing, his love life, and his career.
Joe, look at that belly. You put the burgers and Asperger's.
Sam used to tutor young children for money, but their books had words he'd never seen before, like taste.
Last joke.
It's hard for Joe to be mean because he's a good, devout Catholic, you know? Joe is so Catholic that he actually looks like a pregnant virgin.
Comedy Central gave Sam an hour special. They'll do anything to make The Daily Show look funny. For Sam to get laughs, it'll have to be an hour of him trying to lift weights.
Just saw Morril and Machi talk smacky. Jeff, who's New York's finest?
It was hilariously funny. I love when best friends battle, because for me, roasting really is about love.
Yes.
You know, this was so much fun for me because Joe,
you're a fantastic comedian. You have no business roasting anyone. Like, it is so far out of your comfort zone, out of the realm of possibility. You should be on the cover of a Goosebumps novel, not making fun of people. And Sam, I don't even think you should be a comedian. So this was like, I was blown away by what I saw tonight. Really showed it up. Joe, you did the best that you could have possibly done. Maybe even a little bit better than even your mother would have hoped for tonight. But Sam, all of your jokes were killer. And Joe, none of yours were. So I'm gonna flip the coin and it's coming up Sam. Congratulations, Sam.
One vote for Sam.
Yes.
Nikki.
I mean, I love both these guys so much. I thought you were truly yourselves up there. Joe, this is out of your comfort zone, and you put me out of my comfort zone because it was so uncomfortable watching you. No, you were great. I love the way you just go after every horrible thing you say. And you ended some of those jokes with like really dark shit, because you're a dark guy, even though you're so cheery. I know that there's a deep sadness within you. I do, and that's why I'm giving you the win, because I don't want you to pull a Bourdain later tonight, so... Did you guys not know he killed himself? That's what I'm saying. So I'm giving Joe Machi the win, because I did think that you brought it, but I just think you need this.
Look how happy you made this man. Joe, I don't know, you're like a cult leader's son trying to assimilate back into society. Not sure what you're about and what makes you work, but I find you a lot of fun, especially at Roast Battle. I disagree with Anthony. I do think you should keep roasting, because not only do you take the jokes, but you're like a good target.
Yeah, Joe, by all means, keep doing this to yourself.
Sam, I mean, you've done this a bunch of times now. You're a great stand-up. This seems effortless for you when you're up there. That pregnant virgin joke should go down in history between you two. That was totally hilarious, and congratulations, you win.
All right,
Your winner, Sam Morril! Hug each other.